What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to do Sacrament, issue number 4 of 5 by our offshot made by Peter Milligan and Marcelo Frusin. Yeah, this is good. Let's dive in. Rice has been hurt. That's this woman here, and he's praying for her safety, for her, life. And he's praying, and he uses the psalm of the Nazaré, the Grogigan sacraments, the prayers of Saint Padre Pio. He calls upon the Archangel Raphael, the angel of healing. And the priest says, I use sacred words that I thought I've forgotten, that I tried so hard to forget. And then Rice is waking up. But she's still a little bit possessed here. So Spy Master comes in. Vas, you must take a break. You've been praying for 12 hours straight. You're no good to any of us if you kill yourself. And he says, wait. And then Rice here is, try to break whatever is inside of her. She says, help me. And dear God, rid your child of Satan's poison. And then she is doing exactly that. And the Spy Master says, her bile, it stings, it burns. Hold your nerve, Marlov. It will not kill you. And then Rice says, I remember everything. And then she reverts back to herself. She says, I had no control over my body, but I could see what was happening. The devil offered me to you, and you wanted me. Oh, Father, I thought you were good. I thought you were holy, but all the time you lusted after me. Let me explain, he says. Explain how you wanted to debauch me? No, stay away from me. You disgusting. I hate you. It is true. I was tempted, but I didn't touch you. But you wanted to. I felt the heat of your lust. And then she goes to the Spy Master and says, Mr. Marlov, I want to be taken back to the penal planet. And the priest says, go back there and they remove your God locusts. Good. Let them rip out my belief in God. You have shown me what lie it is. Wow, great. So she is taking off to the penal planet. And the Spy Master says, if it makes you feel any better, I don't blame you for lusting after her. And he punches him in the face. And he says, no, Marlov, it doesn't make me any feel better. So he says, hey, Marlon, do you believe it's a demon? I'm not sure what to believe. Spy Master Marlov, well, we make you a Christian out of you yet. Okay, that made me laugh a little bit. And then we have this hideous double splash page that has been, normal. It's just blown up. It's just hideous. It doesn't even, it's not worth making a double or even a single splash page because it shouldn't be in here, right? This shouldn't be as a double splash page because this is it. This is how it should be shown. But, somehow the writers or whoever, take control of this comic says, hey, that's a good idea. Let's take an ugly page or, a very simple drawing, then blow it all up. It's just stupid. Anyway, so Marlov says to, the planet security, I'm sorry, I was forgetting. He said, this is a computer-generated image that of what the isotope missile will do to the site. As you see, it's nothing, if not thorough. The isotope missile will vaporize anything unlucky enough to be within a quarter of the mile of the site. This police force, the planet security, still wants to vaporize, everything in it, in the hope that the demon will be destroyed too. But Marlov says, hey, the priest has still got his faith. I really think he has a chance of defeating this thing that's possessing Xagia. Even more reason to obliterate him, says the planet security guy. He says, I don't understand. And then he says something that made me pause a little bit. Mankind has religion for millennia. And what was the result? Wars, persecutions, massacres, the most grotesque tortures the human mind could conceive. Well, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Religion was a bloody milestone around humanity's neck, stunting and perverting our evolution. I'm not sure if that's really the case, but yeah, religion has done wonders for mankind. If you go back in time, and even a couple of years back, and even now, in my humble opinion. He says, by heading for the stars, we all tried to put that behind us. Now, if I allowed the priest to exorcise the demon, how would the people react? Of the populace? There will be prayers of thanks, a recurrence of belief, and rekindling of old beliefs we worked so hard to leave behind on earth. You asked me to find a priest so he could fail? And damage your own reputation, Spy Master. We in Planet Security have been waiting for a chance to take you down a peg or two. What a piece of shit. I like that part. But Spy Master is not, without his own resources. He says, go home, says the security. You serve your purpose. You forget Relish, that's his name. I'm Spy Master, and I made it my business to know about you. I also made sure I have a lot of insurance. I don't know what you're talking about. A penchant for underage prostitutes. And you like to play rough. I have reports of hospitals, admissions, bodies disposed of. So this guy panics. You can't prove that. And the Spy Master says, you cannot take the risk that I can. Hold off on your isotope missile. We give the priest a little more time. Wow, great stuff. So, okay, we see here Rice. The priest here, preparing, doing the old-fashioned way, while the demon is still trying to talk him out of it. He says that he has no belief, that he is weak, and then he cannot go without the warm embrace of the transurb. He's the transurb. The transurb is the thing that gives him sort of enlightenment, but it's nothing more than when a junkie, shoots himself with poison, drugs. So he says, your words cannot bend my will, demon. I have refound God. What need have I of the transurb cheap pleasures? Fine words, Father, but I am the Prince of Lies, and I can smell when someone deceiving themselves. Okay, so they're going a little bit forth in here while they are doing this whole, exercising thing. And then he found, by doing that, the person himself that has been possessed is, resurfing from the demon's face. And he says, hey, Xarkia, is that you? Yes, I am the Professor Xarkia, head of the Ford Center of Archaeology. What is happening? Where am I? And then he reverts back to his demon form. And the demon says, no, this mortal is mine. And then he realizes that he needs to go deeper, that he needs to dig, deeper of who Xarkia basically is. So he goes back, to the house of this archaeologist. And he finds, going through his notes, and he doesn't find really interesting. But then a couple of weeks later, in his, scripts, his words and his writing becomes more erratic. Like he found something important, and he also found some, statue. But the priest knows that this is not a demon, but he let the demon in, maybe because of it. And so we go back to the penal planet, where Rice is here, imprisoned. And then these two priests that are here, those poor souls have their godlucky burned out. They look in so much pain. Now, well, I'm not sure. More resolution, okay. So this guy, this, how do you say, soldier or whatever it is. All right, which of your whining bastards is next? You fatty. Please, I beg you. Find it in your heart to spare me. My faith is all I have. You damn people want to make me vomit. Take me, says Rice. Okay. And I really want to know what this comic is all about. It's all about zombies, I guess, but I heard it's really good. So Rice sits here in this I don't know, removing of the brain chair. So she says, will it hurt? Well, says the guy here, it says it's like having a corkscrew rammed into your brain. And I guess there's no way that's not going to hurt. You'll be dizzy and nauseous for a few days, maybe a few hallucinations, and then nothing. You'll be alone in the universe. No God, no belief, just you. It's perfectly okay if you want to scream at this point. All right, Rice, what have you done? This was not a good idea. Anyway, so he's sleeping for a while. Then he goes back and doing this ritual again with this demon, and then he says, "Remember this demon? How could I? It's ancient, buried long before I followed you humans here. You might not have created it," says the priest, "but maybe it was the means by which you entered Psyche. It's induced obsession, avarice, a kind of lust. And I think you left a little piece of yourself behind it." And then, destroys it. And then, damn you to hell, priest. But then, I must also compliment the demons and the art of, I want to say the demons art, but if you turn around, I mean, look at this, man. This looks really fucked up. It looks really cool. In my opinion, it's really well done. So it continues, and he says, "The power of Christ compels you." Nah, do you think this is easy, priest? You snap your fingers and you get your faith back? Oh, you think so hard to convince yourself. But we both see the cracks in your rediscovered faith. Cracks that gets wider. The more you allow yourself to think about it. You're wrong, I believe. You're a still pathetic coward who cringed in fright while I killed Father Blake on the poison planet. So the cracks is shown because he's still not on board. And then the demon uses that, crack to, how do you say, reinforces himself. No, I'm saying that wrong. You use the crack to, I'm looking for the words. I'm blanking, by the way. Laying the seeds of doubt into the priest. Is that how you say it? Probably. And he also uses the image of Rice, that he still wants to, lust after her and that he's losing her. And he says, "Shut your evil mouth." And he says, "Well, I'm evil, but I'm not a hypocrite. Your face is built of shit. You believe a tower of dung." And then he spits in his face with something, and I don't know, his hair is turned white. And then he hears a voice, "Father Vos." And then Rice is back. "You look as you could do with some help." And that's the end of the book for now. I wonder what happened to her. I mean, it's not that you can get out of the chair and walk away. I wonder what really happened over there. And then we conclude. I ordered this one as well. And we see Rice's bodies here. Oh man, I'm so excited. I want to know what's going on. Our outshot does a lot of things that I really, really like. Not everything is for me, but at this point, Sacrament, I give it a thumbs up. Guys, let me know what you think about it. I'll see you next time. Subscribe to my channel and all the jazz. Bye-bye for now.